Hey, welcome to Review Guys. I want to go over a few different items that I've received from Core recently. Core, if you remember, those are the guys that gave me a belt for free to give a shot and see if I liked it. I definitely will make sure that I'm going to have a review of having that belt about a year later and compare that back to another belt that I had received from another person or another company, should I say, that sponsored a video, and want to make sure that I see what happens after about a year. So again, I'm actually wearing the Core belt right now. I love the aesthetics of it and how it feels and things like that, but there have been some cons. So will be in my next video, and hopefully you guys get a chance to watch that. So real quick, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so make sure you can see some of my videos that are coming out. I definitely will be having a lot very soon. But my latest edition, so we might go the most recent to the oldest, and I'm gonna kind of do it relatively quick. And that's only because I actually have a time crunch. One of the items that they gave me is my wife's, and I need to give it back to her. But the first thing I'm going to show you here is this new knife that I just got from Core. It's a great knife. I really like it. This is actually their carbon fiber finish here. It looks, a lot of people have said that they liked it. I was kind of iffy on it at first, but it's really nice. I mean, it's extremely sharp, and I mean, all around, I love it. I mean, the design is real cool. You know, again, they did send me this knife for free to give this a shot and make a review. So I'm not gonna to try to make it seem like I'm gonna say awesome things about them, because there is a negative, and I'm not sure if you've noticed it very much as I've been moving the knife around. My biggest negative that I have is right here. Okay, I am not photoshopping this at all. This is the clip. Okay, this clip is like this because it was in my pocket, and I can't remember what I walked by. It was either in a car, or if I walked by the edge of something. I don't know. We were renting a beach house. I'm not really used to the area of where I really was. I thought I was on the inside of the house or the outside. I don't know. All I know is I rubbed up against something as I was trying to scoot by, and it caught the clip and bent it. Okay. Now, in contrast, this is a knife that I have as well. This is a Benchmade. Yeah, I couldn't remember the name of it for some reason, but this is a Benchmade knife, and that's my clip there. Okay, as you can see, it's extremely worn out. This knife I've had for probably 12 to 15 years at this point. I have never, and when I mean never ever, have ever had a problem with this clip. Ever. This knife was literally next to this knife in my pocket. It did not bend when I rubbed up against that item, whatever it was. I mean, I've tried bending it. It does not move at all. Like that was hard. I mean, honestly, I bent this so hard trying to see if I could bend it like this one. I thought I was going to break it, and I stopped, and it's perfectly fine. And again, it's always in my pocket at all times, unless I'm in a place that I can't have it, like a plane or something like that. This has bent twice on me. The only way, because if you bend it, I mean, if you guys know anything about metal and how things bend, it's not really going to go back unless I take this off and bend it further than I need it to go, which I had to do once already. And it uses basically a star key, I believe, on that one too. Yeah, this also uses a star key, so it's not like I can, grab a quick screwdriver and change it. I had to go into my. We were on vacation. I had to use my brother-in-law's work truck that he had and ask him for a star key because I didn't have one that would fit. But I had to take this off, had to bend it, and put it back on. And then just a few days later, it happened again. So what am I doing about this? So I reach out to Core, And the first person that I spoke with by email, of course, said, we have had no negative feedback whatsoever. Sorry it happened. Thanks. Was a little surprised by that response. And that we don't plan on making this any thicker. A little surprised by the response. About a week or two later, I got an email from the person that I actually was working with directly, who sent me this, and sent me an email and said, "Hey, how do you like the knife? Any feedback?" And I said, "Hey, I thought you would have gotten the email since I sent it to the original email, and I guess it never was forwarded to him. He must have been on vacation." And he was having problems with his email server, he said. But in any case, I sent him my pictures of this, and told him what happened and that I had reached out already. And he goes, his answer was completely different. First thing he said, "I am so sorry. I've already reached out to the manufacturers that are working on this to find out what's going on, see if we can make it thicker, and see if we've had any other feedback." Because this, again, I've only had this thing for a month, and it's broken on me twice. 12 years for the Benchmade, no issues. Other than a dull blade, sharpen it, it's good to go. So that's my biggest issue with this thing. I mean, other than that, I love it. It just flicks right open. I mean, this is not an assisted blade at all. This is not assisted. It's just has a very good bearing in here, and how it's designed. I'm not even really sure if there's I don't think there's a ball bearing. Maybe it's just some washers in here. I really don't care. You know why? I just care that it works. I mean, okay, that's great. My Benchmade, okay, doesn't do that. Okay, it has some springs here that have to be depressed, and even if I go like that, I mean, that's not as great as, this. I could just do it with a thumb flick. Versus this one, I have to use, my momentum, because if I use just my thumb, okay, it doesn't work. Okay, I mean, let me see if I can, yeah, I can't flick it at all. Okay, even if I try to hold it with my fingers. So again, it's a great knife. Extremely, extremely sharp when I got it. I have not tried, cutting up cement, getting it dull, and then resharpening it yet. But you know what? Realistically speaking, I might edit this video with me doing that. So, you know what? It's broken anyway. Don't really care. I'll be right back. Stay right there. Well, that was disappointing. Like I said, I was gonna go out there and I was gonna scratch up the knife, and as you can see, I did definitely scratch up the knife there a little bit. I hit it up against cement, hit it up against some wood. Really tried to hurt it. I mean, I'm not sure how much of the blade is really gonna be in focus here at this point. Let's see. There we go. Oh, see, my hands are so dirty from all the wood and stuff I was grabbing. Oh, really dirty. Sorry. But in any case, as you can see, it's definitely scratched all up and dinged all up. But the weird thing is that it's still pretty darn sharp. Let's see if it'll even cut anything anymore. Not really. All right, well, I mean, it feels sharp, at least, but, well, let's see how well it sharpens. So I got two different knife sharpeners here. We'll see how each of them do, I guess. Because why not? We may need to make a video about one of these knife sharpeners either also. So this one's called the, what is it? The original block sharpener. I bought it at a gun show years and years ago. We'll see how it does with this. Let's see. All right, sorry guys, my video cut out there. I actually got a phone call in the middle of all this. So anyway, as you were seeing, this was not cutting all too well. I'm gonna go down to 1 sheet and see if it cuts. All right, well, let's see how the other knife sharpened. That could just be a user error, but let's use this other one. This one's actually a pretty cool survival knife that I found, or sharpener, should I say. Let's see how it works. Seems to be a lot sharper. Let's see, go back into this hole. Let's go from this side. How's that? Okay, not bad for 3/4 pieces of paper. Oh yeah, much better. Let's go this way. Yeah, so this sharp has sharpened up pretty nice compared to what it was before. After I hit it up against the ground, it looks like there's still a little bit of unevenness there. So I definitely will be trying to get some of that out. But honestly, for a knife that I banged up against the cement and hard floor, or the cement and then hard pieces of wood, it has sharpened up really nice for what it is. Now that even made it even sharper. Wow. There definitely are some chips out of the blade itself, but again, over time, I think it'll get itself a little bit better. I'm not sure if you can really see any of that. Let's see, there we go. Can't really see it out on the screen, I know, but I mean, seems to be doing pretty good. I mean, pretty good. I mean, I don't think this knife will cut it. Let's see. That was just falling apart. Let's see. I did sharpen this recently. I haven't really been using it because I've been using that core knife so much. But, this blade I've had, again, for so many years. I mean, I've never banged it up against stuff or anything like that. I mean, it's perfect. There's no chips in it at all. But again, I can't really say much because I've never purposely tried to break it because I love that knife and I wouldn't get rid of it. My wife got it for me when we were first dating, so I would never do anything to it that I would be willing to do to this one. But again, this is by Core Essentials. Definitely check them out. I mean, I think it's all around, it's a great knife. I'm just not a fan of this. I really hope that they fix this issue. But again, I am not the only one that they sold this to. So I haven't heard anything online about people having an issue with it. I don't know. I'm just a lucky person that things break on, I guess, at times. But again, I love that it just flings open. It's very easy to use, nice and light, very sharp. I love the design. And I mean, I was using this for the longest time until this happened. And then I got aggravated and I fixed it. And then it happened again. And then I literally took it and I threw it into the SUV, into the glove box, because I was not going to have it on me for the rest of my vacation because I already had the other one with me. And again, it's just weird how this one got stuck on something. This one didn't, and it's never happened with the other one. Other than one time it got stuck on something and it fell off, but it didn't bend. And that was when I first got the knife. So in any case, this is by Core. Definitely give them a shot. And hope you guys have a great day. God bless. And I definitely will be putting more links in the bottom or wherever it is nowadays. Definitely look out for those links to head over to Core and pick yourself up a knife or one of those other great gears that I will be definitely showing some awesome things coming real soon. Thanks again, guys.